Right. So the ping pong by Errol Hill. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters and a voice. Totoy is a handsome lad, the leader of the Canary Steel Band. Midge is an undersized young man, as you can guess from his name. Watts is a thin, hawk-faced gambler fellow. Iron Man, the bully, tall boy. Sam, and Jiggle, who's a member of the Canary Steel Band. Again, if you all have a group chat or you have friends who in drama, just message them and tell them. Okay? Right. So we just ignoring all the little writing in between. Time, it's set a few years ago in the evening. Set in a crude shelter made of bamboo, poles, and walled around with carrot sticks intertwined and coconut branches. The sloping roof is also of the broad coconut and palm fronds. It is about 7 feet high with a surface area of approximately 8 by 10 feet and a dirt floor. This structure is called a tent and is found in the backyard of low-class dwellings in Port of Spain, Trinidad. Two adjoining sides of the tent form part of the fence separating this yard from the next door neighbors. The tent is lighted by 4 or 5 bottle flambeaux stuck in wire brackets on the supporting posts. Along the floor are scattered 3 or 4 roughly hewn benches of different lengths, a broken down basket rocking chair, a backless straight chair, a high stool, and a tree stump. On the walls are some steel band instruments are hanging, ping pongs and kettles, the larger pans. So as we are going through the homework as well, some people would have found out that a kettle is another type of steel pan and a ping pong is also another type of steel pan. I guess because the sound when you play the pan itself sounds like ping pong. The larger pans are lying around on the floor. Downright is an old chest fastened with a padlock. As the curtain rises, the tent is in semi-darkness. It is coming on to evening. In the half-light is discovered Midge, furtively searching among the pans. He examines those on the wall carefully and shakes his head. He makes the rounds of the tent, tries the chest lid and finds it locked. So now you see them mixing in the character directions with the scene direction. So before they were just describing how the scene looks and now we're seeing what the characters doing. Then he goes up left to the back of the tent and loosens a few bamboo slats and branches, making an opening in the back wall. He replaces the branches over the opening and is about to leave when Totoy comes in. Midge assumes an aggressive attitude to cover up. So as you see there, Midge was doing something that he wasn't supposed to do. And somebody entered, so he got caught. It's almost like those situations when you're doing some wildness in class and then somebody's they miss coming and everybody arranges themselves as though nothing was happening. Another word that was on the glossary from last week was carrot, C-A-R-A-T, which is the palm, when you make a structure out of the palm leaves. So it's like if you ever went to Harry's Water Park or even on San Fernando Hill, they have carrot sheds. Right, is Totoy ready? Totoy is Miley, right?
I am ready.
Right? I am Midge. Okay, so it's just me and you for the beginning. Go ahead, Totoy, with your first line.
What you doing here quiet as a crab?
I just come.
Well, light up the tent.
And now go in.
You just come and you now go in. Man, light up the tent and busy yourself, eh? It's near time the boys preach to fix up tonight. Like a box of math.
Who you think you ordering about the place? You wouldn't say I working with you now? Light it yourself, eh?
Well, I never see that. All I do is ask you please to light the flambeau on them and you explode like an anti-craft. What happened, Midge? You in heat? Tell the captain about it.
Captain my eye. Everything is captain this and captain that. Because you is the leader of the band and you think you can do whatever you like and get away with it.
It's who vex you.
Wherever people turn is Totoy they hearing about. Totoy is the only good band beater in the whole Canary Steel Band. Totoy is the best ping pongers in the world. Totoy is just the best. Totoy meet the Honorable Gumbo live. Next thing, Totoy going up for election. Totoy my backside. So he pulls a piece of bamboo, breaks it off, and he starts taking a knife from his back pocket and he begins to whistle. Go ahead.
Keep your shirt on, Midge. That's nothing to worry about. You can't stop people shooting a lot of balls. Forget it. We have work getting these pans ready for the competition tonight. You fix up yours already? I think I have couple few sticks and straps in the trunk.
Every damn thing lock up as usual.
Yes, lock up as usual. You think I want any of them rebels stiff my pan? Give me a hand with them.
So then he goes over and unlocks the chest. He takes out a bunch of sticks, rubber strands, all kind of things in the box. Man, kiss my. So then he continues to whistle. He's not being cooperative. Totoy looks at him, shrugs his shoulders, dumps the stuff in the old basket chair. Then he goes to the back of the chest and takes out his own special pan, which is a ping pong, which is painted in a distinct color from the other pans. As he moves over to the stool with it, Midge looks up slyly at him, unconsciously stops whistling. Then, recovering himself, he continues. Totoy perches on the stool and begins to drum out the tune being whistled. Grudgingly, Midge strolls across to the tent and picks up a bass drum to keep the time. So you see what happened there is that one of them was whistling and then the other one started to play the pan along to the tune that he was whistling. So then he was just automatic straight through. He eventually joins in. But Adalia, you ready?
Hi, Captain Midge. All you practicing tonight and all? I thought it was work we did come to work.
He pulls Midge's cap over his eyes in fun, and the other lets out an explosive blast tune. Then Midge selects a kettle and joins in, making it a trio. After 2 or 3 rounds, they stop on a signal from Totoy. So they start playing the pan all together and then Totoy.
What you know, but let me bust that and fix up for tonight. See that all the pans have straps and the sticks got on the rubber? I want everything run smooth as new book. I go look after my own pan now.
So, sorry, pause. So, smooth as a new Buick. A Buick is a type of car. And it's a well, in those days, it would have been a fancy car. So when he said smooth as a new Buick, he means everything running like basically saying like a new BMW or a new Mercedes. Think about it like that. Go ahead, Butts.
Oh, the pans and them are right, man. We fixed up all of them this evening before you come in from work. I bet you two chilling, everything all right. Only your pan what does keep locked up in the trunk.
As if it's gold. You wouldn't say that. All the pan is the same pan.
Not this one, Papa. It's right there you make an out. This pan got more sugar than the whole of you sang. It turned up like a rock show.
So it tuned up like a racehorse. So it means that it operates in. I'm actually not sure what U sign is, but I'm going to write it down to look it up later. Go ahead, Butts.
Midge just only talk treason. He damn well know the captain pan is the pride of Canary and we can't take no chance with it. If we didn't keep it locked up, they would have thief it already.
When they make raid last week and carry away 2-3 whole drums.
You dead right. Since this competition on all the bands getting roused. Raiders and Down the River was the noise last night.
I hear the Dove in hospital. Somebody party face.
So I hear. I only hope he don't kick out before I get my 2 shillings you owe me.
Is that what has happened to people when they play in big shots? The dog get what's coming to he, and they have a lot more to graze in the pasture. Every dog have he day, I tell you so.
Oh, what gripping you?
Well, so long as I stop my canary band, we in business with no noise. We out a big pan and we know we good. Let who want to fight. We keep into ourselves.
Except they meddle with we first. I know all them bands jealous we, especially Raiders. They would do anything to prevent we winning first prize tonight. But if they expect to succeed in any last minute raid, they go suck salt. I ain't moving from this until it's time for competition.
They're going all out, but they didn't have a chance against me.
Just wait till the judge and them hair captain the with sweet and low on he ping pong case.
And me alone what beats him is 6 a week. You mean we go Lego moon like magic and rumba?
Yeah, continue, Toto.
Oh, rumba time. I beat in semitone. The crafts go fall like ripe mango in rain. My moopsie them promise me a special if you come through tonight.
So that was another word that was in the glossary we were doing last week, mopsy, which is, I think about it like how people say bird nowadays. So your bird, your girl, your chick. Chick is the closest to mopsy. Butts, yeah, go on, $200.
$200. Lord, see the old butts in his new fawn suit, two-tone shoes, a green back in his pocket, floating in Discovery Day Fete, a client on each hand.
That is all you just think about, making a big flash and keeping another man woman. So then he stares at Toto. There's an awkward pause. Butts glances apprehensively from Midge to Toto. Latter, not to notice what was said. At this moment, a woman's voice is heard off stage, and she says, "Joy, Joy,
Yes.
tea ready."
I come in.
Midge, come, let me amuse yourself to pass the time, crap for we.
I have to reach up the road for the queen.
Oh, come now, man, let me take we couple few shillings before you go. We go play a fast wappy.
So wappy
Then
was another from the glossary, which is a kind of card game, and it's a gambling game, so it's illegal, and they play a lot of card games throughout the play as well. Something else I was supposed to... Oh, tea in this context actually means dinner. So it's a very British thing. So it's not just literally a cup of tea, but tea means dinner time. So tea time is dinner time. Back into it. I prefer Romy. Just a few games at 12 cents a pool.
He go pick out your eye.
It's my damn business.
Captain, with all due respect, fix your pan and mind your business. 2 shillings a pool, Midge. You get paid today and cost a living too high to waste time playing for soap seed.
Waste time playing for soap seed. So soap seed is a kind of fruit, you could say, that grows on a tree, but it's not a fruit that you could eat. You really can't do anything with it. I think maybe they make soap with it, but basically it's worth nothing. So if you say you're playing for soap seed, it means that you're gambling. The stakes are not high and you're not going to get anything out of the gamble. Right. So Midge says, all right, then I go in. Yeah, but
Oh, sorry. Sit down now, man. You hasty. Yeah, we go play Baba pool then.
some people just play cards for sport and some just play for support.
That is the spirit. Good for one, good for all. Deal you in, Captain?
You and here them call me for tea and I ain't even finished wrapping my sticks yet. Anybody have a knife on them?
But
Midge have a beauty.
I make it a rule never to lend out my little brother.
Man, lend the Captain your knife and stop grumbling. Is that self go win the competition tonight, we? You just get on like a frizzle foul sometimes.
So then Midge takes the knife out of his back pocket, he puts it on the bench. But then takes the knife and hands it to Totoy, who catches it and begins looking at it.
This is our beauty, Midge. Where you get it from?
I tell you, it's my little brother. The old lady give me him for protection. He laughs.
With your initials carved on him and all? Sharp as so. This is some piece of steel. Mind you don't get in trouble with it.
Don't worry, Midge only used that to frighten bullies like Iron Man. Your play, fella.
Yeah. So all this time they're playing cards. Just picture this, all of them are on stage and they're playing cards while this conversation is going on. So Toto, I go from you, better watch butts.
You better watch but he's a gambling test.
Test is another word from the glossary. Test is really just was a slang meaning a young man or a man, anybody. Is like saying fella. Midge says, is my money I losing, ain't it? You ain't finished with my knife yet?
Keep cool, boy. Keep cool. Round 1 to kid butts. Round 2 coming up.
Man,
Beans, hands, sticks, and Mitch.
sorry. Man, kiss my.
Be careful. Be careful.
And then they continue to play. So they continue playing cards.
All you in here, Gumbo, I want we form a Steven association. He told me about it last week. He said we must come to meeting Monday night.
Who this Gumbolai?
You mean to say you never hear about the Honorable Gumbolai? Boy, you ignorant for so. The man pictures in the papers every day and twice on Sunday. He just writes up the Steven and them.
I never hear about tea and I don't read papers. What band he in? What pan he does play?
Man, you're dead. The man is a big shot. He don't beat pan, he load like Henry Ford. Mitch, why you go on your mother message and leave this rummy test? Come back, he thief all your pay before he done with you.
Load like Henry Ford was also in the glossary. So I don't know if you all know about Ford vehicles. So the same way you have Nissan, Toyota, Ford is another type of vehicle. Henry Ford is the man who started/owned Ford company. I'm sure you could imagine how rich he is. So when he say he load like Henry Ford, he basically means he rich like Sabga or any other rich person. Midge says, and why the hell you don't leave me alone? You're like a tick in my side all evening.
I was only trying to...
Captain, I ask you please don't talk in the game. All's fair in love and rummy, especially when you holding card.
Forget it.
So this your honor want me from association, eh? And next thing he go want we pay subscription. And when I hear for myself it's some sort of trade union and everybody go lost their job. Do I never work in my life? Just tell him forget the canary boys, you hear?
So now the woman's voice comes from off stage again. Toto, you see getting called. Toto, but I call any boy and he wouldn't answer.
Come in, I'm coming now.
Captain, you better go before they come out with a piece of pui.
Pui. So pui is, you all know the tree that and they say that
tree.
yes. So
that's the fruit thing.
Yeah. So they say that when the pui tree is blooming, that's when you know exams are coming around.
Okay.
And so so when they break off a branch from the pui, they'll just call it pui. Like if they break up a branch from the mango tree, they'll call it mango.
Okay.
I go in now. Look, I leave in my pan here. Don't let nobody touch it at all, eh? You hear, but I don't want the key shift.
Like when Jigga Pan dropped at the competition last year, we whole tune mix up and we lost the first prize.
Key shift is another one that was in the glossary. So that means basically, because pans are very sensitive. I guess maybe I should do a class on the history of making steel pans and all that. But because of the way they're made, if you drop it, if you don't treat it properly, it will go out of tune. So when you say the key shift, it basically means that the pan is not playing in the right octave or the right tune or whatever. So if they drop the pan, then it will sound off, like it will sound wrong. Like it says, it is me what it bounced it out in hand.
Nah, Jigga say was tall boy.
It's me, the liar, and I did well see.
Alright. And we threw him out the band? What all you calling for? You watch my ping pong bats?
Your pan safe, Captain. I go watch it like me own mother.
I better lock it up, yes?
Go and drink your tea now. I tell you it's safe with me. I ain't have no place to go.
And you don't have no tea home. And everybody laughs. Totally. Totally sad.
Look, but if any of the boys come, tell them we meeting here at 9 sharp. And I don't want nobody come quarter past. You better say 10 to 9. The jitney picking we up at 9. And don't discuss this association business with nobody. Some of them fellas just get on so ignorant.
Jitney is a type of vehicle, obviously. That was also on the glossary.
Does it have those in other countries?
Jitneys?
I don't know if it's a jitney or a jeepney.
I think you're probably talking about Jimny. But this one is an old slang, like a maxi taxi, basically.
Okay.
A big vehicle. And when they say ignorant here, they mean ignorant in the Trini sense. We usually would use a different way to mean kind of stupid. Not really stupid, but like, you know how Trinis use ignorant in a different way. Ignorant really means that you're not knowledgeable of something. We use ignorant to mean that somebody kind of just lackadaisical and stuff. Midge.
I never hear anybody use it.
Oh, really? Midge says ignorant. Everybody ignorant for he. All of a sudden, he feel he's king and lord over everybody. But if he think I go stand any and he smoke, he bad luck.
Man, play your game and forget he. Silver, no put easy money in your pocket now. I just only beat Pan for a little amusement. I ain't expect to get no way with that. But with a little luck in a poker or crap, I could pick up enough to buy a new javelin. Boy, I must hold them someday when I pick up my sweepstakes.
So poker and crap referring to gambling games. So all of there's a lot of references to gambling and playing cards and stuff like that. Midge says, "Shut him out now, man. You ain't tired singing the same song day after day."
So long since a rummy tune me and mine.
And then he begins to sing, and he says, "That is 2 shillings you have for me."
Oh, yeah.
So he wins the game there. That's where he said, "You have 2 shillings for me." All right. I'm playing one more game, then I done. Double the stakes.
Now you're talking.
Shilling is also, that was the currency at the time. That was on in the glossary. So it was, I think that was back when we were still under British rule, or maybe just after. So how we would say $1, then it would have been a shilling. The Midge says, "You're locked in," and he deals the cards.
Man, we playing for chicken feed. It ain't enough take me and the brown skin teeth. Give me a cigarette, then a man.
Again, playing for chicken feed, meaning that they're not playing for any money really. They're just playing, but they're not going to win any big set of money. Midge says, "And you have in your pockets your whole louse here."
But in truth, I didn't remember that, you know.
And Midge strolls over to the door. He looks out and he lights a cigarette. Then Midge shuffles the cards and deals them in the meanwhile, but returns to continue the game.
Look, Jake, I want to see you where he waiting by George Parlor. I didn't want to tell you in front, toy.
Jigger's a low down rat. Me, I want to see he better move from wrong here if he know what good for he.
I asked him what he doing in we camp. He say he have an important message for you from Olga.
Let she go to hell. She know it's pity. It's a raise she wants.
It's true all you break up then?
What do you mean it's true?
Well, I doesn't see you with she again, so I say all it break up. Besides, I hear.
Well, God tell you we break up?
Boy, I doesn't talk other people business, especially with woman. But I hear she found out Captain Head.
It's I give she the lag. 3 weeks now. She bawling. She tired send message, but I done with she.
It ain't so I hear.
Oh, so it's all over town. She let me go for Toto, yeah?
Me ain't say no. Me ain't say so, you know. I sell as I buy it. All I know from personal experience, you can't trust a woman no further than where you could see she. Them tanglers started pick out your eye. Pick out my eye.
So tanglers is another word that was in the glossary, and as you could imagine, tanglers meaning basically a loose woman, I guess, a woman who's always in bacchanal or who has many partners or something like that. And then
like a skettle?
Yes, a skettle, exactly. Midge says, "You calling Ogla a tangler?"
Hola key, I speak in general terminology.
Is that same jigger what pushing fire? He want to get back in the band, so he trying to sweeten up thing between Toto and his sister. The snake.
I know the captain would take him back tomorrow, but we ain't want him in Canary at all. He too loose.
I hear he joined Raiders now. He must be the spy. I go fix him up good.
So long he ain't make no trouble in me barn. I ain't business with he. Blood thicker than water, your play.
And Raiders is another steel band. So they are in the Canary steel band, and Raiders is one of the competing bands. Did I Assign an Iron Man. Anybody here is Iron Man?
Haley.
Haley. Haley, don't play like that.
Wait, start? Alright. Game break.
And then he sits between the players and on the pack of cards. So basically, Iron Man enters, and they were playing all the time, and Iron Man just mashed up everything and sit down in the middle of the cards. And Mitch says, hold yourself from here now.
You just gets on like you smell it. If I was losing, you would never interfere in the game. That is just my luck.
You can't hear. I said, get up.
I say game break unless they pay the casa 6 cents.
Oh, hell, man. Get up now. The fellas is playing.
Play the what? Come, better pelt your next door.
And then he lifts up, because as we say, Midge is somebody short, right? And Iron Man is somebody big. So just imagine two complete opposites, like Clifford and, I don't know how old you all are, if you know about Clifford and T-Bo, or Pinky and the Brain. Somebody very big and somebody very small. So Iron Man lifts up Midge basically by his collar. And he said, let me go. Go ahead, Butts.
Iron Man is going ignorant. Why all your fellas so advantage?
So then Midge finally gets loose and he runs over to the bench. He picks up his knife, he opens it. Then he basically lunges at Iron Man with the knife, and Iron Man just conquers him anyway. So they're scuffling now, they're fighting a little bit, and they hit against the chair, which has the very important pan on it. So Butts jumps quickly to get them away from where the pan is. And Mitch say, let me go, I tell you.
Hey, look out, take care, you bouncy captain, panel.
Take it easy, Midge. Take it easy. I was only making a little joke.
I said, let go my arm.
Careful, if you bounce the pan, you go shift the key.
Alright, Midge, alright. You go slice me up for that. It's a joke I'm making.
So he lets Midge go. All your weightlifters feel you could do anything and get away with it. But I go afraid to chop you down to my size.
Forget it, man. You have no sense of humor. That is the trouble with most Creole, no sense of humor.
So I don't know if I actually wasn't familiar with this, but in this case, Creole meaning somebody of African descent. That's not really the general use of the word, but that's how they used to use it back in the day. Some people still do. But when they say Creole, they mean black person. But says, where did I sell that?
Where did I sell that? Tell me, let me go put up my sign. Humor, 12 cents a pound.
Boy, you like money like monkey like molasses. It go do for you.
I did just pick up Midge 2 shillings when you break game and pay me my money, Midge.
So Midge takes out an envelope, and Butts is now craning his neck to see how much is in the envelope. Midge turns away from him so Butts can't see him, and then they chuckle. So Butts chuckles and strolls over to Iron Man.
He too sweet boy.
I tell him he can't play miss. Flat card? I don't know why he does play.
So how I go live?
Midge has picked out 2 shillings from his envelope. He puts the envelope in his pocket and then turns around to hand Butts the money. Here, look at 2 shillings.
This now and more to come later. By the time I reach home, my pocket load for 2.
Oh, you're dead sure you go win the competition tonight, eh?
We more than sure. You ever hear anybody beat Pan like Toto? With me, Butts and the captain playing trebles, Sam and tall boy on the tenor, who could touch we?
And what about Midge?
What about he? Anybody could beat Boom. They have any fame for that now?
I only ain't get somebody else to beat your Boom then. I sure I could beat Pan as good or better than any member of this band, excluding nobody. And Boom is another type of Pan.
But I never hear that.
Look at Tina. Boy, why you ain't going bed?
And anytime you could do without me, just let me know. Bucks, let me float up the road. Bucks, I can't leave here now.
Oh, wait, hold on.
That's on the
I can't leave here now.
Don't go yet. I have a message for you from Ogla.
The hell with Olga!
Is that self? She tell me, I asked she last night in theater, where you? And she say, to hell with Midge. Ha ha ha.
You ain't going? You live in here?
I stick it wrong for the time being.
Well, we go pick up later then. And Midge exits.
Don't forget 9 sharp.
All set for the road?
Yeah, man.
Where the captain?
Taking tea.
I better go get mine. I better go for mine. Everything okay?
Yourself, Jigger was by here.
By here, where? In the tent?
Nah, by the corner. He say he come in some message order.
He better lay off Canary Boys. If we ever bust up, it's true he and his tangling sister.
You hear anything about she and Toy Toy?
Man, why you mind your own business?
My business ain't nice enough, boy. It's other people's business, like licorice. But I get all the inside dope already.
You could keep it to yourself. Me ain't interested.
You get paid? Papi for we.
I ain't take tea yet.
A faster game, na man.
I say no.
Boy, you afraid me also? My luck in this evening.
That is your business. I drift in.
The man is covered. High card for shilling before you go.
Alright, since you think you Mr. Lucky, high card for a shilling. Give me the pack.
Right, so you see what's happening here is that Iron Man is trying to go and Butts is basically addicted to gambling, so he's trying to get him to stay and play it. Licorice was another one in the glossary. Licorice is a type of candy. It's like Twizzlers is licorice. So it's a sweet kind of candy.
Oh, miss, I put greedy.
Yes, that is another. So we Trinidadians use it to mean greedy. So you were correct, but in this particular context, it actually refers to the type of candy. Right. So then they go back into the game of cards. Iron Man showing his card.
Jack of ding ding. Beat that if you could.
Jack for jackass. King of hearts, darling. Pay up.
You're a damn thief. The cards mark. Let me see them.
I tell you, my luck in pay up.
I ain't have no change.
You lie.
$1 is the smallest thing I have. You go get a shilling later.
Let Miss Mary in the front change it.
When he said the cards market means that he's basically accusing him of cheating, of saying that he knew what the card. I don't know how the gambling thing is with, but basically saying that he knew what card he was going to draw before he drew it. But go from Let Miss Mary.
Let Miss Mary in the front change it. She have change.
All right. I go bring it. Give you.
Now I come and fit now.
Then Iron Man exits, but follows right behind him. But he was looking after the pan. So the whole thing about this play is that the ping pong, which is this all important pan, is you could say the best pan in the band. So that is what's supposed to get them to win this competition. So that's why I guess he named the play the ping pong, because in this particular instance, it's like something that they guard in like treasure, basically. So Butts is going to follow behind him, but then he remembers that he is guarding the ping pong. He goes over quickly and removes the pan from the chair. He puts it on the stool and hangs it up high near the roof. So then he takes a string and hangs it up. Then he runs after Iron Man. As soon as the tent is empty, so now the stage is clear, the loose slats back of it are shifted apart and Midge's head looks round cautiously. So Midge enters now. After he already left, Midge realizes that the place is empty and he comes back. He creeps in and he goes over quickly to the pan. He climbs onto the stool because he is short and he can't unhang it. And after trying desperately, he realizes he's trying to unhang it and he can't. So he takes his knife and he cuts it down. So they had it hung up on strings and he cuts down the string. And as he's doing that, the stool tilts and he falls and the pan falls. At this moment now, Butts and Iron Man are coming back in And Midge scrambles up and dashes through the hole with the pan. So he takes the pan and he goes. But he, which is very important, he left his knife behind.
I thought I hear somebody there. Look how hole in it sense. Oh God, toy pan thief. Thief, toy, your pan thief.
What happened? What happened?
Somebody break through the fence and thief the captain pan.
Toy, your pan gone. Thief.
And he pulls out a whistle from his pocket and starts to whistle. Then he squeezes, so Iron Man goes through the hole to follow wherever the person exited from. And then Toto runs in because he, as I said, he meant dinner. So he went home to have his dinner and he comes back with the dinner in his mouth. He said, hey, where Toto you got? Miley?
Where's all this? Who's it for?
Your pan gone.
Gone? Who's talking about?
Somebody bust in and take it away.
My pan? Who took it?
Me and no must be Jigger. He break through the fence. Look the hole there. Iron Man gone after he.
How the hell anybody gets in? You was on guard.
I only reach Iron Man by the gate. As I come back, I hear the noise and I see the pan gone. It's Jigger. He did spying all the time.
It's your own damn fault. I thought you watch the pan.
But I did just turn my back a second and I hang on the pan quite up there and
Alright. Go round up the boys quick.
So then they all leave and Totoi stays. So Totoi looks at the hole in the fence and then he notices that Midge's knife was on the ground. He picks it up, he looks at it, and he mutters, Christ. Then he goes over. So by this time he said, there's the culprit. It must have been Midge. So he goes over and looks at the loose ends of the strap hanging on the wall.
Mommy, I have to say a cuss with her. Midge, that son of a bitch.
they hold Jigger. He dropped the pan and run, but Sam and Toyboy hold him. They coming up the road now.
How long Midge live here?
I say they hold Jigger, you ain't here?
Man, I ask you a question. When Midge leave?
What he have to do with it is Jigger what thief your pan?
Answer me.
Midge leave soon after you. Why?
He take with his knife?
I don't understand these questions.
Hell, I put the knife down on the bench in front of it. You remember if he take it where?
He go afraid to take it. It ain't you.
You sure, eh?
I see him with my own two eyes. What the knife got to do with it? They hold Jigger with your pan.
I don't say nothing.
So then there's general confusion. So what happened there is that they went out and allegedly found somebody else with the pan. So it's almost like I can't remember the word for what I want to say right now. So they bring Jigger in with his hands behind him. They're ragging him up a little bit. So now Iron Man is holding Jigger. Sam also comes in. Tall Boy is coming in as well, and Midge is right behind the whole posse, and he is holding the pan. So Jigger's shirt is torn, and he shows signs of being roughly handled. So you see they rough him up because they're thinking he's the one who's holding the pan. And I have a Jigger.
Yes, I can be Jigger.
Who is that? Samantha?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Let me go, I tell you. Let me go. I ain't thief no pan.
You damn thief. Who sent you?
I need a tall boy. Anybody want to be tall boy? Anybody want to be tall boy? I see Trinity is here. Does Trinity want to volunteer to be tall boy? Or anybody else? Quickly.
Is that Kazaria now?
Yes, I can be tall boy.
Who's that, Jazara?
Yes.
Fantastic. Hold on, let me just share my screen again. Thank you very much, Jazara.
Wait till mango.
Right. Tall boy, take take that for all what you do, Jojo, last week. Go ahead.
Is you accept he too?
Just
Okay.
on page 22. You see where my cursor is.
Oh, okay, right there. Take that for what all you do, Jojo, last week.
And then he cuffs Jigger in his face and Jigger kicks him back.
Let me go. Murder.
And Sam, I don't think Sam has a lot. Anybody want to be Sam? I'll be Sam. Tie up his mouth, and he puts his hand over Jigger's mouth, and Jigger bites him. And then he cuffs him in his belly. Jigger then continues to shout until they wrap a cloth around his mouth. Go ahead, Bud.
Raiders pay him to thief it, search his pocket, see what he have.
So then they search Jigger's pockets, and Tall Boy begins to squabble over this. So they get money out of his pockets, and Tall Boy is on the ground now picking up the money. And then Totoy intervenes. He had taken the pan from Midge, and he looked at it carefully to see if anything is wrong with it. Then he took out a drumstick from his back pockets to try and see if the pan is still playing correctly or if something went wrong with it. But you cannot hear because they're making so much noise on stage that you can't hear him play the pan. So Totoy says,
Quiet. Give my chance there. Shut up. Quiet.
Stop the racket. Quiet. You can't hear. Let the captain try out the ping pong.
and everybody quiets down. Even Jigger, who was screaming like a canary, stops whimpering. And then everybody is now a bit nervous to see whether the pan is going to play properly. Because remember, I tell you, this is the most important pan in the band. So if it doesn't play properly, then they're probably not going to win the competition tonight. So Totoy tries the scale, and everybody's around just really anxious. And so said, so done, the pan is out of tune. So he tries another scale now to see if it really is out of tune, and it is. So he keeps trying different things, and he just realizes that the pan is totally out of key, which means that the tune has shifted. Now they'll have to tune over the whole pan again, and tuning a pan is a very intense and a very long process. And the competition is in a few hours, so they don't have time for that. Iron Man goes, oh God.
God, the tune shift. The pan can't play tonight.
We go lost the competition.
It's Jigger's fault! And then the storm breaks loose again, and they start to scramble, basically. Toto is overcome for the moment. Now he grimly assumes command. So Toto is very sad, very disappointed, very upset at this point. And he says,
Alright. Leave him be. You can't hear? I said that is enough. Quiet. Lose him. Look, Jigger. This ain't no joke. It's fire you playing with. Answer me one question, and I want the truth. You thief my pan? The truth, mind you.
You accept it too?
Shut up. Go on, Jigger. What do you have to say?
I was by the parlor waiting on.
I don't want no rounders talk. You thief my pan or you ain't thief it? Yes or no?
No,
yes, I see you run up the road with it.
it's a damn lie. I ain't know nothing about no pan.
What happened, Jigger?
I was by the parlor waiting on a message when I see Midge, Sam, and Tallboy coming up the road with bull in their hand out for war. Midge said, look him there, and he pointed at me. So I take off like Jet Sam, but they hold me.
And how come you had the pan?
I didn't have no pan.
He drop it and run. Sam find it in the hibiscus hedge. Oh, I am Sam. Yes, Midge see it first.
It's a damn lie. I ain't thief no pan, I tell you.
What you was hanging on the parlor for?
I come on a message.
Who sent you?
And he doesn't.
Answer me and say, who sent you? Raiders?
No, I come on a message from my sister.
Toto.
And you say you know nothing about no pan?
No, it's a frame up.
Alright, Jigger, that is all. I'm sorry for what happened to you. Alright, let him go.
So now everybody vexed because they thought they find the person and they feeling like Ian Allen on the scene. Toto says,
Who running this outfit? I say let him go.
It's because you were the man, sister.
And then
Anybody
boxes him down.
want to take over from me, eh? Pick him up. All right, Jigga, go on home. Forget what happened tonight. You ain't got nothing to squawk about. Go on.
Right, so
I'll go.
Jacob moves to the doorway, but Iron Man is blocking the doorway, and then he looks back at Totoy.
I'll reach you out by the gate.
Totoy moves forward slowly. Iron Man stands firm for one moment, and then it looks as though they're going to fight against him. Then, as Totoy is almost up to him, Iron Man just moves and lets him pass. And then Jigga follows out behind him. So now they start to quarrel a little bit. Sam says, well, I never see that.
Who the hell do you think he is?
He must be Stalin. All you're taking it so?
We'll go up and no. We'll go up and no.
So now Tallboy is holding his jaw.
If you think I go take that, he lie.
Man, stop your mouth. You ask for it. Anybody touch Totoy, beat me.
Me too, me too.
But how he could let Jigga go just like that?
He must be know something. We go here when he come back.
What he could know? Me ain't like this at all.
Whenever the captain do is all right for me. He's one man you could trust. He had no trappery about him.
But what go happen now? We ain't playing again tonight? Don't look so. Wow, I'm talking to myself. It don't look so.
If Totoy ain't playing, I ain't playing either.
Everybody say me neither. But he could use one of the old ping pongs.
Man, why are you so ignorant? You think Captain go play on any old pan? He go spoil your reputation. We might as well go home. We ain't had no chance to win that race. When a man bad luck, wet paper could cut you.
So this is just this is another one from the glossary. So basically, as some of you all very accurately said, if you think about if you're wet paper, it cannot cut you. But if you have such bad luck, it means that even wet paper could cut you. It's just a saying. Iron Man.
The boys want to know what happening tonight.
How you mean what's happening? Is there any time for the competition?
You playing?
With what? I ain't had no pan.
Well, we ain't playing neither. Everything turn old mass.
The boys ain't playing without you.
So it is.
Yes, and everybody agrees and they're like, yeah, we ain't playing.
So it's all of you go betray the canary game. Half the crowd in the oval go in there to hear we play until we bring the first prize. And all you go let them down? You go let Raiders walk through the rest and carry away the $200 just because I can't play? That is all you send?
And everybody quiet.
So if I'm here canary band break up, all you ain't go no backbone, you, Iron Man, and you, Buttered, you think Sugarhead or the Riper from behind the bridge could beat Pan with you? They were the Milton band. They have any rhythm in their soul? You, Sam, and Tallboy, and Midge, what you have to say? After all we weeks practicing day and night, all you're going home just like that? Well, the Canaries let me down. They let me down bad. All in have no belly.
We could play, but we ain't go and win without you.
That is all the mind you have? Who is me so? Alright, my ping pong was the best thing out. Now it's spoiled. All are we equal. We ain't have no special pan. And if you want me play, I go play. I go beat boom. My pan chef, so I play in bass. Mitch, you bring your ping pong, you go play treble. And we go show them. Canary boys going out in the oval tonight and we go play like we gone mad. And we go bring back the first prize. It's Toto the captain. What say so? Alright?
Yes, we playing, eh, boys?
And everybody say, yes, the captain right. We play. We go in and go for them. Canary boys forever. Where you PO? And everybody all rejuvenated now.
That is the spirit. Now go home and dress. Every man in his best dandan and make it quick. I want to see every bird in yellow canary shirts. We ain't have much time. We leave at 9 sharp. Take off, boys.
And then everybody's cheering and whatever, and they go out singing Road March. So Road March, as it is now and has been, is the most popular song. Back then it would have been a calypso, now it would be a soca song, so it's the most popular song for Carnival that year. Another thing that was in the glossary was Dan Dan, which is like a fancy Dan Dan. I feel like you've heard me say it before. It just means your best clothes. Right. So then everybody is going out, yeah, and Midge feels he gets away. So Midge is behind everybody because he's short. And Totoi calls him back. And he says,
Midge, just a minute.
I'm coming back.
I want you to know before you go and go keep it long.
Where you want?
I have something for your comfort.
What it is? So then Totoi gives him the knife that Midge didn't realize he left. And Midge tries to run away now, but Totoi blocks him from exiting. Then he opens the blade and throws the knife, sticking it on the bench. Midge feels in his pocket and realizes that he didn't have the knife.
It's yours? Why don't you take it?
Oh, where you find it? Oh, you did borrow it from me.
And I did give it back to you in front of us. And you did take it away when you leave the tent. But say so. So what I want to know now is how it come to be on the ground, open by the stool, where the thief climb up to reach my pan. And what I also want to know is how the straps on the pan cut through so quick, and how only you did see jigger through the pan in the hibiscus head.
So Midge getting nervous now. Then he's looking around trying to figure out if he could escape, but he can't find anyway. And Totoi continues.
You have nothing to say, you Judas. Reach for the knife and let me beat you like a snake, you damn thief.
I ain't know what you're talking about. I must be just drop the knife.
Midge is a blasted lion, a traitor. You thief the pan, you drop it and shift the tune, and then you plant it on jigger. You long want to spite me, and tonight you get your chance. And I'm going to tell you why. You're jealous, ma'am. I've been watching you weeks now, but I never expect you when I go so far. You know what we went tonight? You were just walking outside here and you wasn't coming back to play with the boys. Don't think you did fool me. Why you don't take a knife? You don't want it again?
What you gonna do now?
I should beat out your brains for spoiling my ping pong. Or I should keep it here till the boys come back and tell them the whole story. You know what they would do with you? And what about Jigger? You think he feel nice? You think he suspect something? Boy, you push your hand in fire and it go burn you like a matchstick.
What you gonna do now?
You're frightened, eh? You didn't think about that when you thief the ping pong? You didn't think you would get catch? Well, I go tell you something. I ain't gonna expose you to the boys. I ain't gonna soften your skull either. And I ain't gonna tell you guys you what frame him. You know why?
Why?
Because first, I don't want the band break up. Second, because we have a competition to win tonight and you have to help me win. And third because of Olga.
Where the hell she come in? The tangler. She with you now? You think I ain't know? Yes! Is I thief your pan, if you want to know. I thief it and plant it on jigger. Do what you like. I thief the pan and I mash it up because you thief my woman.
Midge is a damn fool. Somebody fill up your head with a lot of bull and you ain't have the sense to find out if it's true or not. You know why Olga come by me? You ain't been home at 2 weeks now. Jigga bring a message tonight from she. You know what it is?
I don't care. She's a tangler. It's money she wants.
Yes, it's money she want. But she want more than that. She want the father she tells she making. It's you she want, Midge.
What you say that?
I say Olga went to the doctor and he tells she, case. That is what she come to see mommy about. She ain't had nobody home at she. You think it's me? She did come to see her? I thought so too, until I get to find out. I didn't want to tell you. It is none of my business, boy. Your cocoa burn.
You mean to say Olga making? But why the woman didn't tell me so herself?
Because you're too damn low. You bad talk she all over tongue. You say you're done with she. You bust everybody who bring message from she. She send Jigga tonight and what you do? You frame him.
But I didn't know. I didn't think Olga. Well, I never hear that.
You will know what you're in for? It's chips. Plenty chips. Every small cent you could rack up. That is why I didn't want but pick your pockets. You have anything save up? Boy, you better beat pan tonight like crazy if you want a piece in the prize money.
You're damn right. But look my trouble now. I go be a father.
Yes, and a stinking low mind one too. I sorry for the child you go have.
Captain, believe me, I'm sorry about the pan. I swear I didn't know the real facts of the case. I thought it was...
Call your worthless self from here before I lose my temper again. Go on home and dress for the competition. You're late already.
I go in. And he goes towards the door. Thanks, Captain. You make me shame. I go help you tune back your plan tomorrow.
Go on home and dress, I say, you're going to make me late. Don't forget your ping pong. Look, you're leaving your little brother behind.
You could keep him if you want. The end, basically. Right. Let me just go through, and we're making not bad time at all because this is about the time that we started. Let me just go through the homework for this. Oh gosh, for this week. Why is my computer doing that? Right. Oh gosh. All right. So your homework is to, hold on, if I can get this thing full screen, that will be perfect. Are you all seeing my screen? Yes. So remember last term we did characters in class, and I give you a handout on that. If you can't find the handout, this is on Edmodo in the folders that I just showed you. I'll go back and show you again where the folders are. So I just want you to look over that handout. And for each character, there are not many characters, there are about 6. I want you to say whether they are round or flat. And then also I want you to make a character map for 2 of the characters and a character sketch for 2 of the other characters. So if you can't remember what round and flat characters are, or what a character map is, or a character sketch is, just look over the handout. And this one I didn't do a worksheet for you because I just want you to, some people might want to write it out, some people might want to type it out, but just create a document, screenshot, wherever, and submit that. I haven't uploaded put the thing to submit yet. But yes, so just going over, you're gonna go back to the handout on character, which is also on Edmodo, and you're gonna go through all of the characters in the play and say whether you think they are flat or round. So you'll say Totoi, round or flat, Butts, round or flat, Midge, round or flat, and then you're going to create a character map for 2 of them and a character sketch for 2 others. Everybody understand that? Let me just go into Edmodo so y'all can see what I'm talking about when I say the folder on where all the notes are. So when you go into the class, on the side there, you'll see folders and everything is there, including the handouts from the previous week. The script is there, and then the characters handout is there as well. All good.